If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. As I mentioned in my previous video, if I got a certain amount of likes, I was going to post my 4-3-3 false 9 tactics that I've been using. I've been using this exact team, except I put in Russo now instead of Van Persie because Van Persie is a little bit too slow. But this is not the best team. I know I'm at the checkpoint already on Division 1. I don't have enough time to say 32 minutes to try to get to the Elite Division, so it's going to have to happen next week. Just not enough time, but I'm using this exact team. I do have other players that I've kind of packed, like Hemp, never used her, Charles, Palmer, McAllister, who else did I pack? Nkunku, players like that I haven't used yet. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of want to just play for fun now, but let's get into what we're actually here for, which is the 4-3-3 fifth variation, these tactics right here. Now, keep in mind, before I go into the deep dive of the tactics, these are not the most meta tactics. They're for authentic use and authentic play. You're going to get a lot of genuine runs from your players, but it can leave you exposed sometimes at the back, especially if you do play a little bit too attacking, because you can make your fullbacks go very high up. I will show you how to change it so they don't go too high up, so you can play more conservative depending on how you like. But this is for those that like to play possession-based football, pass the ball, tiki-taka, quick 1-2s, 1-2-3s, using the third man runs. If you don't like to do a lot of skill moves, do a lot of through balls, but just pass the ball, touch and go, this is going to be the formation for you. I am using this in Division 1, and I am beating people in Division 1. I just struggle a little bit more than what I would if I use like a 4-2-2, for example, or a 4-2-3-1, or this stupid formation right here, 4-3-2-1, for example. But anywho, tactics are as follows. Balance 35 width. The 35 width is going to be for both consoles, old gen and new gen. Leave it there. Test it on both. 35, excuse me, sorry, I lost my voice, guys. I got sick, long story short, so trying to get my voice back. 35 width is perfect for both. The only thing I can say to change, and it won't be on new gen, it'll be on old gen. If you feel like it's too narrow, too compact for you on old gen, then go to 37 width. And the only other thing I would say, if you want to press even more aggressive on new gen, then go ahead and slap on 40 width. But for me, I've been playing 35 just to keep it more compact, since I don't really have my wingers to drop too deep. I kind of like to play with the width at 35, just because I'm playing such a high line. I do make my fullbacks attack, and I don't want my center backs to be too spread apart. I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. So I am using the 71 depth for the auto press. Sorry, got to use it. I just wanted to get some type of counter pressing going on, and it was either that or pressure on heavy touch. I was playing pressure on heavy touch, but it just doesn't work as well as I wanted it to work in this formation in the higher divisions. So I just put the auto press 71 depth. It just lets me get into my opponent's face, try to steal the ball as fast as I can. Excuse me. Try to steal the ball as fast as I can and just counter press them, stop them from building up. If you don't like the 71 depth, if you're on new gen, then do 60. That's perfect. Old gen, 57. New gen, you can go up to like about 67, 65. That's fine too, if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, but don't go any lower than 60. If you're on old gen, I would recommend the highest you go is like around 63, 60, 57, somewhere around there. Don't go any lower than 53. Not on this formation. Not on old gen. But yeah, let me put it back at 71. Balance direct passing, because you know how that goes. Width 1, yeah, I know. Looks like it will be scary. Looks like they will be very compact, but they're not. The reason why is because these wingers, by default, because of their positioning as wingers, they're so far wide that it doesn't affect them at all. So you get the width from the wingers, but then you get all these three midfielders together in the midfield area a lot. And it allows Odegaard to kind of drift forward a little bit, to act more like a cam, and it allows McCabe to kind of cover for that space that Odegaard is going into. So your left back almost becomes like a left center mid, and then your left center mid becomes more like a cam, so a little bit more of attacking player. And then you have your back two, and then you have your right back kind of drift forward a little bit, not too far much. Not too far up. It's just to give support to your right center mid. So the way I look at it and the way I play before I go into the instructions, I like to build up to the left to get out of a press, like quick tiki-taka play. So through the left, and then through the right, I have my fastest, paciest winger to do over-the-top through balls. This guy is going to be running forward and is going to allow space for my left side to just do quick passes. And then your right winger, you have to send them manually on through balls, or you have to do quick 1-2s with your right back. So you have to do like, if you have Martinelli, just when you get the ball, do a quick 1-2 with Ben White, and then just send it as an over-the-top through ball. And that'll help out a lot. Players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Before I I cannot talk. Before I go over who goes where, hit that like and hit that subscribe button if I ever helped you guys out before. I'll continue to make more authentic tactics. Meta tactics too. I know team of the season's here, but everybody's playing the same way, 4-3-2-1, and it's pretty boring. So I'm trying to bring some authenticity and some fun back into the game if I can. But yeah, hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and share too if you can. If you find like somebody that will like these formations or tactics. Center backs, get the best center backs you can get. I say this every video. Right back, left back. Right back should be more of like a balanced right back, like a Reece James, Ben White. They can do a little bit of everything. They don't have to be too attacking. Some Brota will be fine too. Somebody that can do a little bit of everything, pass the ball, steal, all that good stuff. Your left back should be more important. So it should be ideally somebody that can play in the midfield area. They can do ping passes, over the top through balls. If they have any of like any type of acceleration boost, like a rocket or like the sprint boost, whatever they are, whatever PlayStation Pluses are called, try to use something like that here because they will be very important. And if they have that little Energizer Plus thing, or Relentless, whatever it's called, to allows them to get the most speed. I know what they're called, guys. I'm just joking with you guys. If they have the Relentless thing, that'll give you a lot of extra stamina so they can kind of go back and forth all game long. Your CDM should be ideally a CDM. Declan Rice will be ideal. Makelele, I'm playing Havertz. He's fine. I can pop finesses from far, and he's lengthy, so he can steal the ball because he has like longer legs. Vieira will be perfect here. Right center mid is more of my box-to-box center mid. I try to play like a Frankie de Jong type of player, Bellingham. I got Rosicky here, so he's very good dribbling, incisive passes. Both of my players have incisive passes. Both good dribblers with the ball. Can do a little bit of everything. Have a little bit of good defensive stats, but that doesn't matter too much just because they're more box-to-box center mids. Same thing with the left center mid. Your left center mid should be your playmaker, so your best ball carrier or ball dribbler. For me, that's Odegaard because he's like the best Norwegian player in the game, in the world right now. Can do a little bit of everything. Dribble, finesse shot, incisive, everything. So that's my go-to player here, my ball carrier, basically my playmaker. My ball carrier, Jesus Christ. Striker is Trossard. I like to play an agile, fast-paced striker. You can play whoever you want. You can play target man striker if you want to play that way. Fast-paced striker, you can do whatever you want. And then do fast-paced wingers. I like to mix and match. I have a fast-paced winger on the right, Martinelli, 97 pace. And then I like to have like a finesse shot on the left side because that is broken right now. And there's a lot of people playing with the 5 at the back in the higher divisions. So whenever they do park the bus, I like to pop finesses from the left side if I can. Try to confuse them. So I kind of switch it up on both sides depending on who I'm playing up against, if that makes sense. All right, let's get into the instructions. Goalie, it's supposed to be comes across sweeper keeper. I don't know why I don't have that on there. But yeah, or you can leave balance. It's honestly up to you. Both center backs stay back. Right back stay back. And then left back stay back inverted. Now, this is the conservative approach. This is if you want to play more neutral and try not to get too countered too much. I recommend starting off this way and then switching to balance here and balance here. That way this guy can go forward and this guy can go forward, and it'll just open up more passing options for you in the attack. You're literally going to defend with just two center backs and then one CDM. You're going to have your left back next to your left CDM. And then you're going to have your right back kind of floating right behind the right winger. And then you'll have a cam here. And you'll have a box-to-box center mid here. Long story short, you're going to have so many passing options to attack, to recycle, to steal the ball if you have these on balanced attack. If you know how to press, if you know how to counter press, you know how to retain the ball, and you don't crack under pressure whenever you do have the ball. As long as you know how to recycle the play balance on here. But make sure you have inverted on this one. If you don't know how to play that yet, before you master it, go stay back while attacking, stay back while attacking. I have it here so I wouldn't forget to let you guys know, but I play balance on both of them. I concede every now and then, but I usually score like 5 or 4 goals with this formation. So it'd be like 4-2, 4-1. So it's not too bad. CDM, stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it. Don't put kept passing lanes because you only have one CDM, and you kind of want them to stay in position. You don't want them to move out of position or the AI to move them out of position, especially when you're being this aggressive defensively. Right center mid, stay on the edge of the box, cover center. That is it. Left center mid, get forward, cover center. So they could actually go inside the box and score. Your striker is going to be stay central. That is it. If you do want to make them more aggressive than getting behind, that is completely up to you. I'm just playing stay central for now. He's fine right there. He does do aggressive runs. But if I want him to be more aggressive, then I'll put getting behind, depending on how my player is playing. So it's kind of up to you. Your right winger is come back on defense, get into box or cross. Come back on defense just because by default they're wingers and they're so high up. It allows you to be able to connect with your right back and get into the box or cross it's almost like a getting behind instruction, but for cutback, sweats, and stuff like that. And then the left winger is a little bit different. Come back on defense, get into box or cross. But this one also has cut inside and getting behind. The reason why is because I do a lot of quick tiki-taka play on the left side, and then I could just send them on a through ball. So I just send them on like an over-top through ball by Odegaard or something, and then it's just perfect. They're clear. I could just do a finesse shot in the goal, and happy days. That's how I like to switch it up on both sides. You keep in mind, you would think that this one would be on the getting behind instruction, but no, I have this one on the getting behind instruction, just because I like to pop those finesses from far here, and this guy I like to have the ball on the feet more. But yep, you can flip-flop those two if you want. If you want to attack more on the right side, flip-flop it to the right side. Basically everything, just kind of mirror everything over. And yep, those are my custom tactics and instructions for the 4-3-3 fifth variation, what I've been using. Let me know if you like them. They're not super meta. They're just very authentic. If you like to play quick tiki-taka play, it took me a while to figure those out. I do like them. I am proud of them. Not the best tactics in the world. I like to try to get you rank 1. But if you know how to play and you like to play actual football, then there you go. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.